Hi everyone, and welcome to another sim speed build video. So I'm actually going to be talking throughout the whole video, which is something I haven't done in a long time. The main reason is I was sick for a very long time and I'm still sort of getting over it, so this might sound a little weird. I might start coughing or something, but here's hoping I can get through it without killing myself. Anyway, I've been actually watching a few different speed builds, and I don't know, I was really liking what one of them was doing, so I was sort of trying to do that myself. And okay, so me trying out some new tools that don't seem to be working for me. Yeah, so I was watching a bunch of different speed builds, and I was really liking them, and I was trying to do something here that I was noticing some of them had done, and I actually liked how it turned out. I think I should have made the two on the one side the same, so it was just one thing across, and I think I should have sorry if you can hear that. What's it called? Use a different roof type. I think the one I was using is what bothers me later on about it, and I can't figure it out, so yeah. So this is something else I picked up when I was watching some videos. It's to make sort of like a patio instead of just like using the oh my god, I can't think of stuff today, guys. Train tools. Yes, that's what it's called, the train tools. So I used that instead, and I kind of went to something I had went back to something I had done a while ago, which was using two different colors for the outside of the wall. I think lately I've done a lot of solid colors, and I actually have never used that paneling. I think it's called paneling, but I've never used that before, and it was actually quite interesting to use it for the first time. I actually really loved that one. So I actually had a whole bunch of stories I was going to tell to you guys, and I completely forgot all of them. So that just shows what my brain is like, isn't it? Yeah, so geez, I don't want to just talk about the build because I don't really have anything much to say about it. Oh, okay, so I think I had mentioned this a while back, that I was going to go to university, and then stuff happened and I didn't, so this past school year I've actually been out of school. Sort of. I did start up a online course to get high school credit. So basically, in where I am, there's two different levels of schooling, and so in grade 9 and grade 10, I'm Canadian, so we don't actually use like the term freshman and sophomore and all that. I don't know what's what, so I'm just gonna say the grades. So in my high school, it was 9 to 12, and what we did was we in grade 9 and grade 10 we have what's called the applied and academic. I really dislike the setup for these, basically because they sort of imply that you when you're in one you need more help than when you're in the other, and my school in particular basically figures that if you are applied, you're not very smart and you aren't going to get anywhere in life. And basically from grade 9 to 12 I was an underachiever. I just barely passed all my classes, basically. So grade 9 and grade 10 are academic and applied classes, which I was applied for the 2 years. And then grade 11 and grade 12, you are either in college level classes or university level classes. And here in Canada, there's a stigment, not a stigment, oh, what's that word? Basically, you don't want to be in the college route. You don't want to be going to college because, you know, if you're going to college, you just have basic knowledge. You don't actually have the knowledge that will set you up for the future, kind of thing. Yeah, if you're American, from what I learned, it's kind of like community college. A university is the path where everyone wants to go. Now, technically, here in Canada, you don't have to just choose one or the other. You can do both. You can go to college and sort of get the credits you didn't get in high school and get into university, where you can actually do. But I've talked to so many people, and they said they were failing more or less in high school. But once they got into like college, university, they could ace all their classes because it's something they actually wanted to do. Whereas in high school, you're kind of just forced to take the classes. So in high school, I was all applied in college level, and that more or less told the staff that I wasn't really gonna get anywhere in life. Yeah, that's how they see things. Yeah. Not all of the teachers, I should say, but most of them, unfortunately. Anyway, so I completed high school 4 years, and oh god, when you try and do this roof, it's so bad. I just get rid of it all. So I completed my 4 years, took a year off. I was hoping to get a job, didn't, and I went to college, and basically, I went to college, and it was going to be a program that would help me get into the sister university that would let me get into, I was in the sister college to a university, and taking this program would allow me to get into university. But, yeah, the program I was trying to get into apparently is one of the most competitive programs, and I just wasn't getting the grades because I'm in a program that's not really for me. So what happened was I didn't get into my program, unfortunately. So they told me that I could actually take an online course and see if I can get the mark I needed through that. And that's basically what I did. I took an online grade 12 English university level class. That's the only thing I needed for this course. And I actually did. I went, you see, we have a mark that you get before exams, because what happens is you take it for 4.5 months. So you start in September, and then it goes until December, where you have Christmas break. You come back from Christmas break, pretty much do finishing up and the reviews and everything, and then you start getting ready for final exams. So we did that, and my mark before final exams was an 83. After final exams, it was an 85. So yeah, I want to question those teachers who said that anyone who takes all applied and college level classes can't do anything, because I took a university level class and I went up after exams. Don't let people tell you can't do stuff. You can. Just, if you believe you can, you can. I know that's, like, everyone tells you that, but to be honest, it's true. Like, I was wanting to achieve, I needed a 70, by the way, for this program. I needed 70. I got 85. And I even got a deal with my mom that if I got an 80 or higher after final exams, she'd pay half for a second tattoo. So, yeah, there you go, guys. I have a tattoo. I don't think you guys knew that about me before. But yes, I have a tattoo. And I'm going to get a second one. If you guys want to know more about that, I can talk more about that later. But for now, I just want to let you guys know that I have sent in an application for the university again. And they actually called me the other day but I was half asleep and kind of dying on the couch. I was so sick yesterday. Wednesday, you guys are going to be watching this, I don't know, on the 9th, so the 1st of March. I was no, 2nd. I'm recording this on the 3rd, so on the 2nd of March, I was just so dead, I just couldn't do anything. And the school calls, and of course, they pop up as just a number on my phone, so I'm not going to answer it. I don't know who it is. And when I check out the number later, I'm like, oh shoot, that was the university I was applying to that was calling me. So I'm like, I probably should have answered, but oh well. So what I was going to say about that whole thing, yeah. So September to January, I was super busy with an online course, and now I don't know if it works the same way in the States, but I keep hearing things about like AP courses and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the same as the university level courses or somewhat along the same lines as a university level course at my high school. If you're in the States, let me know. I would actually really love to know how that works out, because I honestly don't know how that works out. I don't even know how it works in other parts of Canada. I've always been in this little area. So sorry, I was yawning. So there was that. That was the reason why I wasn't doing voiceovers, and I was so really sick and super tired and having insomnia. And if you have insomnia, you really know how bad it can get. But I was so tired. I was feeling sick, and I was doing classes on top of that, so I really couldn't do a 20 to 25 minute long recording for a video. I like doing the quick and simple ones, so I can just, record and get it rendered, because I had lots of homework to do. Even though it was just one class, but I was wanting to make sure that everything I did was handed in on time, everything was grade A material, quite literally. And I was also, I found that I was liking not doing the voiceovers as much, or I wasn't liking them as much anymore. Jeez, I keep yawning, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I was liking just doing the short and quick intro, and I was finding that when I was talking with you guys, I was just talking about the build, and that was getting annoying. And I didn't really have anything, like, story-wise to talk about with you guys. So I kind of stopped, and I had so many stories I wanted to share with you guys, and I completely forgot all of them while I'm doing this just as I was starting this up, so yay for me. But yeah, so this may be a short thing about me doing the whole voiceover. I just noticed something. I say yeah so a lot. Like when I start on a new topic. And you guys may notice, but I have a hard time thinking, trying to get words across. And I actually had someone ask me this, and I don't know if the comment's still there. I didn't remove it. I think the person who posted it removed it, so my reply to it isn't there. But in one of my earlier videos, and me talking throughout it was really bad. I think it was like my first or second speed build. Someone actually asked me if English was my first language. Yes, it is. I'm Canadian. I speak English. Took French up to grade 9, and then I dropped it, so English, not the best at. Sorry. French, I'm not the best at. English, I should be better at it. I could do a program of it really well, apparently, but speaking it, that's a whole other story. Yeah, if you guys Like, just listen to how I talk when I'm not yawning, and you will hear that I go, oh, how do you say, and I swear I speak English. English is my first language. I don't even speak a well, yeah, no, I can't, I don't speak a second language. I don't have another language I know how to speak, so I'm so bad at English, like speaking language. It's sad and funny at the same time because it is my first language, and yet I have a hell of a time trying to actually speak it. But oh my god, I was reading that comment and I'm like, okay, I could actually see why they would ask that, because it was filled with so many ums and how do you say, and the thing is that listening to myself, I don't even sound like English is my first language, and this is one of the main reasons why I have a hard time watching my old videos back. And if you notice, sometimes my speaking isn't always synced up with the video perfectly, unless I'm recording video and voice at the same time. I can only listen to myself a few times before I find this really extremely cringeworthy, and I don't know, I don't sound like how I think I sound when I'm making this, and I don't even know how to describe it, guys. It's just, I don't like how I sound when I'm recording my voice. If you guys have ever done the same thing, you might understand how I feel. If not, jeez, I should have had, oh wait, no, we've already had 3 coffees. If you guys don't know how it feels, just record your voice. Just record it, saying anything, do whatever, and then listen to yourself about 5 times. That's roughly how many times I can listen to myself before it starts to get, I start noticing all the breaks, the yawns, the the how do you say, the what's the word, all those little things that I do, and I don't know if see, that's the thing, it's like, I don't know what it is about me that causes me to do that, but I do, and I can't stand it, and I don't know how anyone listening to me can stand it, and it's just so bad, and I really wish I was better at this. I honestly think it's my inept speaking skills. I'm very bad at speaking with other people. I normally just blame my social anxiety on that, but I think I am horrible at talking with other people, and I think that's what stops me, because like, I think I'm horrible at talking with other people, and then when I talk to other people, I can't hold a conversation, and I just sound really, really bad. And I'm not even being down on myself. I've had people tell me that I'm not the best at talking, and I have to get myself better. So, yeah. Kind of going to force myself to get better, especially for these videos. How much time do we have left? About 4 minutes. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, maybe I'll write down what my stories are going to be about, because then I can remember them. Oh yeah, I was wanting to let you guys know, because for some reason, I don't think a lot of you guys actually do know, and I think a lot of the people who do know, don't actually follow me on YouTube. But I have a Twitter account. It's at Sarah Norris, or is it at Armis Sage? Ooh, I should check that. I'll have it up for you guys to see. It'll be on screen for you guys. But yeah, I have a Twitter account, and I do post all my videos to there, so if you guys want to follow me on that, you can get a notification. Oh, jeez, I even know what I'm saying this time. You guys can get a notification on Twitter for when I post up a video. if you guys can't get it on YouTube. If you guys are wondering how to get it on YouTube, just click the little bell next to the notification. Click the bell, which is beside the subscribe button, and you should be able to get notifications on when I post up a new video. Jeez, I have nothing else to talk about. I feel really sad now. Oh yeah, so I haven't been putting up curtains a lot in my builds. I just remembered that. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can put up curtains. So I decided to do that. I just went crazy with the curtains. I think that was one of the last things I did for this build. So I think I'm just going to leave it off here, guys. So yeah, check out my Twitter account. The link will be in the description and on screen for everyone. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification button. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Demon Hunter, new chapter. Yes, I actually like having the small lots. It sort of makes me